At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our first two student commencement speakers. Robert Shreiner, our class valedictorian, will present his speech entitled Our Voice. Robert will be followed by Sarah Thompson, who will then present her speech entitled Reflect and Inspire. Robert and Sarah.
13 years ago, my classmates and I ventured from our homes to board buses bound for our respective elementary schools, embarking on an adventure about which we knew very little. We were kindergartners, members of the future class of 2013. Some of us welcomed that momentous occasion with unbridled enthusiasm. Others of us did not. I can vividly remember the butterflies I felt in my stomach as I took my seat in front of Mrs. Davis. I remember fidgeting nervously, pulling on my shirt sleeves, waiting for my turn to introduce myself. It was, after all, the first speech of my academic career, and I wanted it to be a good one. As I stand here tonight, giving my last speech as a student of Hempfield, those butterflies have returned. I hope my remarks will do justice to the journey my classmates and I have shared. Since those early days of numbers and letters and nursery rhyme characters, our teachers have introduced us to the wonder of science, the potential of mathematical theories, and the power and eloquence of the written word. We have performed melancholy ballads at center stage, competed against arch rivals on athletic fields, and created works of beauty in studios of art. Along the way, we have learned a great deal about ourselves and about the world in which we live. Together, we have filled the halls of Hempfield schools with a voice which was distinctly our own. Many of us entered high school with a considerable amount of anticipation, eager to see what opportunities lay ahead, but equally apprehensive of the challenges we would face. For each of us, high school represented something different. The ivory towers of the intellectually elite, the arena of the athletically superior, a theater for the artistically gifted. Many of us worried we might not find our place, that the fittest, the smartest, and the most talented among us had created an environment in which we would struggle to find our way and achieve our goals. I imagine most of us now marvel at how unnecessary and unfounded those initial trepidations were. In truth, Hempfield High School is simply a place to be yourself, to discover your passion, and to embrace your dreams. Our class has a collective energy which reflects a myriad of interests and talents. We are an assortment of backgrounds, cultures, and personalities. It is from these differences that we gained our strength, and from our shared experiences, our unity. There are countless rites of passage we have made together, milestones reached with the support of lifelong friends. Each of us has experienced the disappointment of falling short of expectations for greatness, shanking that game-winning field goal in front of the home crowd, hitting the barrels while parallel parking during a road test, earning a less than stellar mark on a difficult exam, and being rejected by a special someone at the homecoming dance. Each of us has also enjoyed the thrill of personal triumph, knocking in that last ribby to win the game in walk-off fashion, solving a physics problem after hours of arduous study, bowing to the applause of hundreds after performing in a Sunday matinee, and finally winning over the affections of that same special someone a year later. As we begin the next chapter of our lives, we will continue to write our own stories. We will aspire to be good people and to do good works. We will try to follow the example of those we have emulated, engaging in matters of importance rather than merely being bystanders, watching life from its periphery. No doubt we will face more disappointments and celebrate more successes. Along the way, we will make new friends with whom we will laugh, cry, work, play, and love. In closing, I would like to offer a heartfelt thank you to everyone who is here this evening and to those who could not join us. You are incredibly important to us. You make a tremendous difference in our lives. Most especially, you have helped us find our own unique voice and encouraged us to share it proudly with others. For that, we are sincerely grateful. Thank you.